Hello, welcome back to our next video. So today I will show you how easy you can set up one OCI infrastructure using Terraform, and with the help of configuration management tool Ansible, we will see what are the things we can do to automate the installation of Node.js, hardening the operating system, and installing a web server. So as you can see in the screen, so I have two folders. One is Terraform. Inside this, all the files related to Terraform configurations will be here, and I have Ansible playbooks also here, right? So let me explain in detail. So here I have specified VCN. Here I put all my variables, Terraform variables also there, subnet configuration, security list, what are the pods to be open, provisioner. So provisioner is nothing other than that once this Terraform complete the infrastructure, it need to call the Ansible. So I have created a provision.tf file, which means that it will do a local execution, add the line for the Ansible host.ini file. It will wait for 90 seconds. After that, it will change the directory to Ansible, and it will run the playbook site.yaml file. So provider output.tf key I have mentioned. So key is nothing other than that SSH for this virtual machine. So once I execute this Terraform script or full together, it will create an SSH key file, and the public key is inserted into the machine. Okay, so this is what we do for the Terraform. It will create network. Compartment is hard coded, is in the variable file, and we will create security list, subnet also we will be creating. So internet gateway, public route tables, all the basic necessities will be provisioned over here. So when it comes to Ansible, this is the structure. As you can see, we have playbooks. So we are calling this site.yaml file. In the site.yaml file, we have import the playbooks for OS hardening, web server. So we will install Apache on over here, and we have Node.js also installation. So if you want to see more in detail, so this is OS hardening. So the host is web, so I can show you the ansible.configuration file and host.ini file. So this is the host.ini file, which has been automatically generated from the Terraform, and this line has been appended automatically. Okay, so the roles, as you can see, the Node.js, this is for the Node.js installation for the Ansible playbook. OS hardening, what are the things we doing, like OS update, disabling the firewall locally, IP tables tweaking. Yeah, that's it. And for web server, I just keep an index file. So once this Terraform scripts execute, it will invoke the Ansible script also. It will install the Apache. Let me see, it's Apache. Yeah, it's Apache. Apache is installed, and it will enable and start, and also it will deploy this index.html file in the document root. So after this execution, while we hit the IP, we will see this index page over there, like welcome thing OCI. Okay, so let's dive into the execution part. So here you can see I am in OCI Terraform Ansible Node.js VM file. So I need to use the command terraform init, that is installation. So I need to log into Terraform folder first, because as you can see, I have two folders, right? Ansible and Terraform. So once I insert the Terraform folder, I need to use init. Once the installation has been completed, I need to issue plan. Okay, so once plan is complete, I need to apply. I need to give yes. So what it first do is it will create all the infrastructure related to what we defined here for OCI. So you can see now instance is been creating. Yeah, now you can see it passes to Ansible. So as we mentioned earlier, under the local exec, what we have defined is will be executing over here. It will sleep for 90 seconds. So the beauty of this kind of DevOps practice is you don't need to touch the console. Everything end to end you can do, like building the infrastructure, and once the infrastructure is ready, your VM also ready, what all services you need to run, you can set up one time, and you can rerun in multiple times as well. Yeah, now you can see the Ansible start configuration, right? So the machine is up now. It automatically insert the host.ini file, and you can see the each task like OS hardening is started. and what are the steps we ensure, like ensure it's Ubuntu, updating the app. Yeah, now you can see the installation of web server, IP table spot change, installation of Apache is in progress. Yeah, so now we have finished Terraform as well as Ansible, and in the output.tf I have put IP of this newly created machine. So let me show you the console as well. So this is my OCI console, and here you can see Think OCI VM that has been created just now, February 3rd, right? So this is the VM which we have just created. Okay, so let me SSH into this machine. So for SSH I will be using SSH-i ubuntu key.pem, and in OCI the default username for Ubuntu is Ubuntu. So let me SSH into this newly created VM. Okay, so here let me see whether Node is installed or not. Yeah, Node 24 version 24 is installed, npm version is there. Okay, so that's it for today's video. So what we did is we have created the infrastructure, all related components using Terraform, and using Ansible we did the configuration management tool for updating and installing Node.js in this VM, right? So I will be uploading this code in the Git repo, so you need to clone the entire repository and cd OCI Terraform Ansible Node.js -VM. Inside that you need to cd to Terraform, and make sure that you adjust your OCI configurations like either on config file, or you have to update everything in variables or Terraform variables, TF variable files, TFR files, and according to that you could able to interact with your OCI cloud, and you can able to create this. I hope you enjoy this video, so stay tuned for further videos.